His money is our money, and my money is my money.
Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, I don't want to use the Akash Singh kind of internet debacle as an opportunity to bash him or whatever. I believe he's going through enough pain on his own. But I do think it's a case study that we can look at to kind of really see one of the three biggest mistakes that you'll see in relationships. So I'm going to get into it indirectly and tell you the mistakes that I see and why this whole debacle, internet debacle, ended up in a shitty place. So let's go. Most men didn't lose her because they weren't good enough. They lose her because they didn't think they were good enough. How many men do you know who blew up their whole life, their friendships, their career, for a woman who didn't even respect them? I'll wait, because I've seen it happen over and over again. I've lived it myself. And I'm here to tell you that it's not a mystery. It's not bad luck, and it's not her fault. There's three specific mistakes that I'm going to teach you today, and we're all making them right now. I need you to hear every single word that I'm about to tell you. I'm Dante Nero. My podcast is called Man School 202. Mistake number one, you think you're stealing. This first mistake is going to shock you because it happens even before the first word has been said. You didn't lose her at the breakup. You lost her the moment that you thought she was out of your league. You walk into the relationship already defeated. She's beautiful, she's younger, she's educated, she has status, and that little voice in the back of your head, you know, the one you don't let anybody hear, is saying, how'd you get her? You don't deserve this. I call it shoplifting the pussy. You're in the store, you got your merchandise, you're walking towards the door, but you know you didn't pay, and you're terrified every step that you take. You're terrified every single day that you're with her because someone is going to tap you on the shoulder and say, sir, I'd like to talk to you in the back. So what do? You shrink. You give her everything to compensate for what you think you don't have. You don't say anything when she disrespects you because you think if you push back, she's going to realize that she can do better. You tolerate things that no man should ever tolerate because in your mind, you're already in debt. Here's the brutal truth that nobody else is going to tell you. She's not managing you because she's cruel. She's managing you because you handed the controls over. She can feel it. Women are not stupid. In fact, they're amazingly intuitive because their intuition is attached to their ability to stay alive. She can feel that you don't believe you're worthy. She senses when you stop being a man. And she's not the enemy. She's not the enemy. The enemy is that voice in the back of your head that says you don't deserve it and we need to kill it. Mistake number two, you got no reps. You got no time in this game, baby. The reason you can't walk away is simple. You've never done it before and you don't know how to. At least not yet. And you don't think you'll survive it. You have never been punched in the face. Not literally, but in a relationship sense. You've never taken a hit. You have never been hurt, recovered, and learned that you can survive it, that it ain't that bad. You've never been intimate with somebody and walked away knowing, I can do it again. I can find somebody else. I'm capable and I'm worthy. So when she disrespects you, you have no reference point, no muscle memory, no training on how to react. No proof that you can take the hit, keep standing, walk away, and recoup and find somebody better. You want to know how I got the confidence to walk away? I lost. I bombed. I've been a comic for 26 years, and the only way I was able to get on stage and actually learn how to be funny is that I had to bomb and I had to make mistakes. And there's no way around that. I had to get in front of strangers and things not work. And then one day they clicked, and I was addicted to winning. I got on that stage, bombed, got back on stage again, bombed again, until one night it clicked. And I never forgot what that felt like. Confidence comes from the work that you put in. Relationships are the same way. But if this is your first one, you don't believe there's another one. You don't believe that you'll ever get this again. Why would you? You've never done it before. It feels like the only one in the world. And that terror makes you hold on so tight, you squeeze the life out of it. A fearful man is one that cannot lead. You don't have the experience, which means you don't have the confidence. You're not going to be able to lead. And a man who cannot lead is never attractive. Mistake number three is, once things start falling apart, you attack the wrong people. Now this is the one that will cost you everything. You didn't end those friendships because your boys was wrong or your friends were disrespectful. You ended them because they were right and you couldn't handle it. The people who love you, your brothers, your friends, your family, they see what's happening and they're giving you the side eye, watching you shrink. and watching you tolerate the disrespect. The things that would make any self-respecting man just walk away. But you just take it because you don't have any options. Here's what you end up doing. Instead of confronting the person who's trying to hurt you, you cut off all the people around you. You don't have the tools because you don't have the confidence, because you're terrified of what happens. You end the friendships, you isolate yourself from family, you quit your job, you leave the money on the table, and you burn down everything around you that was solid and real and good in your life to protect the one thing that's hurting you more than anything. She didn't make you cut off your friends. Your fear did. Your ego did. You didn't want to be seen this way. And you need to understand something. The woman in this situation, she's not being malicious, especially if she's young. She's just doing what people do. She's pressing against the walls to see how far they are. And if you got no standards, no self-respect, she's going to keep pushing until you stop it. But you're destroying your support system to protect someone who doesn't see you as an option to fight for. You're fighting for somebody who's not willing to fight for you. That's not love. That's fear wearing love's costume. And it will cost you more than a relationship, more than your money, more than your job, more than your reputation. It will cost you your self-esteem. Every single one of these mistakes, the unworthiness, the inexperience, the misdirected anger, they all come from the same place. You're not broken, you're just unfinished. This is just stuff that you haven't learned before. One of the things that I say all the time, the greatest thing about being a bitch is tomorrow you don't have to be. I'm telling you, it's all fixable. The man who knows who he is doesn't have to shoplift. He walks in the store with the confidence and the money in his pocket to get what he wants, and he dares anybody to recognize that he's not worthy. That's the man that you're building towards. Learned from Patrice, and he learned from me. And I'm telling you, the confidence that charges your life does not come from a podcast or a book or a pill. It comes from getting in the arena, taking the hits, and learning how to survive beyond it. This is Man School. My name's Dante Nero. Let's get to work.